Welcome to the Editor's Note Comics Podcast.
I think that this world, it needs men that are willing to make the hard call.
Central Maine's best comics podcast, by default.
Ain't no thing like me, except me.
Here are your hosts, Zach and Jared.
Maps come with me. No. When do we start?
It's on. Happy Valentine's Day.
Aww.
Day of love.
It is.
I'm with you.
You know, I've had worse Valentine's days.
It's not the worst. It's not the worst. It's not the first Valentine's we spent together either.
This is a very sad and upsetting trend that seems to have been propagating itself.
I know. We end up spending beyond the major holidays. We spend most holidays
Most
together.
mid-level holidays.
Yeah. Not like the low-level ones where no one cares, but those kind of, your
The mid-level, yeah.
Your 4th of Julys.
Yes, a lot of 4th of Julys together.
Your Valentines.
You abandoned me on Christmas this year.
We spent Christmas together. Yeah.
New Year's.
Oh my God, I wish we wouldn't spend New Year's together. Let's do something different.
We could spend it together. Let's just spend it in a different place.
I know.
Let's see. What other holidays? Never done a Thanksgiving together. We've never done Thanksgiving.
I guess not.
No. Arbor Day. We haven't done Arbor Day. We need to plant a tree this year.
I have enough trees out back.
We could plant another one.
I have a keg out there too. There's a keg in my woods.
Well, it's not your keg. And
no, it's not.
It came with the house.
It was the previous owners. It's 40 feet in the woods.
I think the gross mistake you made is that you didn't immediately check for if there was anything in it. Although I don't know if it'd be any good at this point.
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna go on a limb and say probably not.
You survived the 20 inches we got.
Easy how you phrase that there, buddy. Snowmageddon 2016, 2017. Yeah. Yeah, it was a pain in the butt. I mean, we're running out of places to put it. I mean, with another foot and a half coming. I spent a lot of time on my roof shoveling it off. That sucks.
I couldn't get out of my driveway this morning.
That also sucks.
Because I did it late afternoon yesterday. I'm like, that's good enough. Then when I tried to leave today, I'm like, ooh, it wasn't good enough.
No, well, you probably got plowed in.
That too, yeah. It's been it took me 40 minutes to get out of the driveway.
Oh, wow.
It's not a fun morning.
No. Did you have to get the snowblower out and do the do the roof? See, I did it last night. I just committed to it.
I did it yesterday though. I did it late. I thought I was gonna be fine.
How late did you do it?
It's 4.
Oh no, dude! It snowed till 7:30. I mean, I was out till 7 last night.
I wanted to do.
I made a final push, from with the roof, and then have to re-snowblow everything. It's I'm moving the same snow 3 different times off the roof, then into the driveway so I can snowblow it. It's very I counted each flake. One flake at a time.
I put one of my markers through the snowblower.
Oops.
Because I couldn't see it because we had too much damn snow. It covered my markers.
Was it kind of cool when it came flying out? We were like, oh, shit.
I was like, what's all that orange stuff I'm shooting? And I'm like, that was the driveway marker.
Oops.
I guess I got to get a new one.
So are you excited for some more snow?
No.
It's going to come out one flake at a time.
I hate it so much. It's not good for business.
No, well, are you going to, this is going to drop after. Are you going to try and open the store during this next storm? Or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I didn't get my shipment. I thought I was supposed to get it today. It didn't come because snow.
Snowmageddon.
Yeah, which screws everything up.
The Storm Center theme though, that was playing fervently.
I'm sure it was.
It's the theme for not having school. You you hear that song and you know it's about to go down.
I got a tweet today.
Oh, did you really?
That I found quite interesting.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna say I was directly plagiarized, but I was pretty much plagiarized on the internet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now you've made it. You know you made it when people steal your stuff and then claim it as their own on the internet.
It wasn't word for word or anything, but if you read me the first paragraph of my article and this other individual's article, I couldn't have told you which one I wrote.
Oh, wow.
I've read this before.
Because I've written it.
In fact, I've wrote this before.
Was it an Abraham Lincoln quote?
No.
Oh.
They say plagiarism, the most sincerest form of flattery.
No, it's imitation, not plagiarism.
Oh, so not copying me directly.
Well, no, I mean, you can, emulate you, but, directly quoting you word for word and passing it off as your own.
It's not word for word, but it's someone read my article and thought, I'll do a thing.
Now, would it piss you off if their article did better than yours?
It wasn't.
Moreover than being plagiarized?
It wasn't written as well.
Did you,
to be frank?
Wow, well, you're partial to your writing. Did you,
That's just how I talk.
Oh, wow. Did you bring them to the internet authorities?
No, because I have a business Twitter, and I drafted a couple of things, and I'm like, I don't need to.
I'll go to bat. I'll go to Twitter bat for you.
I don't need to start a thing.
I'll go to Twitter bat for you. I'm hopping on the Twitter right now. I'm gonna
to read the plagiarized my stolen material.
Let's see.
It's not direct, but it's damn close. Look under @ComicVine.
Oh, Harrison Ford involved in a plane incident in a Southern California airport. Yeah, he almost hit a commercial airliner with his plane.
Stop flying.
I'm thinking that should probably be Comic Vine. 7 things from the Wolverine comics that won't happen in Logan.
Looks awful familiar. Reads awful familiar, but
I didn't read your Logan one yet.
That's fine.
I'll have to do some more investigation.
I thought it was interesting. Like,
Maybe they never read your article and there's like a clone Zach. That's upsetting. I don't know if I could handling one Zach is more than enough, but a clone Zach. But then you could send clone Zach to run the store. You could take a day off.
I'm just that prolific of a writer.
I don't know about that.
I thought that was fun. Soonish, I'm going to have a giveaway at the store. I'll announce it soon.
Ooh, what are you giving away?
Well, that'd be telling.
Oh.
It might be a thing that we've covered and more.
Really? I like it.
It's a thing that we've covered and more.
Oh, wow.
But that's good. I'm going to announce that soon. That'll be, you just got to like and share. And then I'll put it in a random number generator. It'll be a thing. I got to choose fairly.
I agree. I agree. Can I come in as a celebrity guest name drawer?
I'm just going to type numbers into a thing.
Oh, yes.
But with, God, my voice is going.
Well, let's get after it.
But with that, let's get into the news. Not the Storm Center theme.
Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, let's go.
Before we get started, does anyone want to get out?
It's time for the news.
Michael Douglas is back in Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ooh, I like me some Michael Douglas.
I do too. He's a good cranky old man.
Yes, well, you're a cranky young man. Happy belated birthday, by the way, on the show over the weekend. Did anyone come in and visit you at the store on your birthday? The store?
I don't think intentionally.
Oh.
People bought some stuff throughout the week. Just like, birthday.
I'm going to buy something from you.
Yeah, which I appreciate.
Well, of course not.
But yeah, Michael Douglas is back. I enjoy him. I enjoyed him in the first Ant-Man movie. Good to have him back. I hope he suits up. Big director news this week with Affleck out. The Batman has found a new director. Matthew Reeves, or Matt Reeves as he's known.
Matt Reeves? Wow, where would we know him from?
Most recent, he did the last Planet of the Apes movie, and he's doing the new one that's coming out.
Which looks pretty badass.
Yeah. He's not a huge name, but I like what he's done.
Maybe the DC comic movies don't need a big name. They just need a consistent name. Somebody's going to get it done right.
And there are all these rumors flying around this week that there was script problems that made Affleck leave, but then the guy that broke the story that Affleck was out also, he's like, no, but the script was good. I don't know. I was like,
not very convincing.
Yeah, I almost feel like they were like, look, man, we gave you this exclusive. Now you say something good about our script.
Yeah. Or else.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you kind of thing. Like, just throw it out there. Say the script was good. Say the script was good.
Well, the script was good.
It's Batman. How hard do you have to try, really?
You shouldn't have to try at all. This should just happen.
Last week, we talked about how the Runaways, they had cast all the kids. Well, this week they came out and they cast all of their parents, the Pride. For those who haven't heard me talk about it before, Runaways, a group of teenagers who discover their parents are a team of supervillains called the Pride, and then they run away. But now we have all of their parents. I didn't know any of the kid actors. The parents, they got some bigger names in there.
Such as?
Mostly TV people.
The
big one was James Marsters. But, never mind. I was going to spoil the thing. I'm not going to spoil the thing. Forget it.
Don't spoil anything. You spoil enough in my life. You ruin all my nice things.
Guardians of the Galaxy has a new TV spot.
It was good.
Doesn't give a lot of new information, but we got another track. Got some David Bowie in there.
I love the soundtracks from the Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean,
the first one was a lot of fun, and this
one feels like it's going to be a lot of fun too.
This is probably my favorite Bowie track they got in there. I love it. It's super upbeat.
I don't know. I love what they're doing with it. I love the universe that they're creating. And I really, 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 I'm glad there's going to be a little Fleetwood Mac there. Because I know you love your Fleetwood Mac.
I hate Fleetwood Mac so much.
You hate Stevie Nicks.
I hate the whole group.
Oh, come on.
I don't hate her. I don't hate her as a person.
Tisk. Remember way back when we started the podcast, we wanted to get irrational internet hate. We know we'd make it then. Somebody tweeted Zach that he's wrong for hating Fleetwood Mac. Please.
Do not like Fleetwood Mac. It's a personal thing.
Yeah, you're making it personal.
I personally don't like them.
I personally think that you're an idiot for not liking Fleetwood Mac.
Sophie Turner, who played Jean Grey in X-Men Apocalypse, also in Game of Thrones, it's confirmed that another X-Men movie is going to start shooting next year.
Oh.
Boo. The rumor is it's going to be another attempt at doing the Dark Phoenix saga, which was famously botched.
In X-Men 3.
Yeah. Which had nothing to do with anything and was dumb.
And they disintegrated Charles.
Yeah, they did. I don't know. It's all wrong. It's not
right.
They took the biggest X-Men story of all time and
screwed it. Can they fix it?
Yeah, go to space and fight everyone.
Wow, there it is.
That's how you fix it.
Go to space and fight everyone. You know, Zach, you'd be a top diplomat. Just be like, you got a problem? Go to space, fight it out. Take your ass to Mars.
Draw ass to Mars. That was a terrible Arnold.
That was bad. Get your ass to Mars.
I'm losing my voice. I got it.
Well,
power through.
Maybe if you didn't drink so much whiskey.
That's helping.
I'm sure it is.
Taking care of the phlegm. It's burning it down.
Is it like it's using the alcohol to kill the germs?
It's plan.
All right. No. It's a solid plan. It's science. It's medical science. Dr. Zach Bowen.
Speaking of X-Men movies, we got some concept art for New Mutants. Maisie Williams, also from Game of Thrones. Some concept art of her playing Wolfsbane. Looks fine, I guess.
A lot of Game of Thrones people involved in X-Men movies.
All 2 of them.
Well, 2 is a lot. I'm saving the dolphins by ripping up this plastic.
It's not the dolphins. The dolphins don't get caught. It's other fish.
Well, I'm saving other fish. I'm saving all sea creatures.
I'm also I'd bring that to the recycling.
Oh, well, you can bring it to the recycling in its torn up form. I feel the need to...
For speed?
Yes. Captain Planet taught me to do this. So there.
Hate that show. Those kids are idiots. They can't do anything. I don't know why they wait. It's a 22-minute show. They wait till minute 19 to call Captain Planet.
Because they try and fix it themselves and screw it up further.
They can't do anything.
You really do.
Those are dumb kids.
Come on. Oh, by the way, is the most dumbest power that any of them have is heart?
Yes.
I'm going to use my heart ring on you. Hold on, real quick. I love some of the Captain Planet villain names. Let's see. Luton Plunder.
Oh, yeah.
Duke Nukem, which I think is terrible because Duke Nukem was an awesome game. Vermius Scum. Hoggish Greedley. Some guy's name Zarm.
At this point, I just blame the parents.
Betty Blight.
If you're a parent naming your child these things, it's your own fault.
Robin Plunder.
They weren't even trying there.
No, I still like Verminous Scum and Captain Pollution.
Staying in the world of... I guess let's stay in the world of Marvel because there isn't a lot of DC news this week. I basically said it.
Oh, wow.
I think DC's just like...
We give up.
Nose to the grindstone. Let's try and do something productive.
Let's not make news until we have to make news.
Yeah. Oh, we got some Thor Ragnarok concept art.
Looks badass.
That looks really good. There's one of Kate Blanchett's character. I think who's a original character looks like Thor and Loki fighting her. Everyone looks fine. Chris Hemsworth, arms for days.
Those are called brains, Zach.
Yeah, well. But the big thing out of the concept art is we got to see some of the Planet Cult. Big thing out of the concept art is we got to see some of the Planet... I'm just going to roll with it.
Big thing out of the concept art, though, we saw some Planet Hulk shots.
Yeah, we did.
That's a real exciting stuff. He's got a giant-ass hammer.
And an axe.
Friggin' axe.
I love his...
Axe for days.
I love his gladiator helmet. It's just that giant...
Also, Thor was bringing back the winged helmet.
I know. They only had that for like 3 seconds in the first movie. And I don't care. I want that. I want that all the time.
It looks badass.
I want him to wear a funny hat. I want everyone to always wear a funny hat.
That is a badass Norse fighting helmet. It's not a funny hat. You would instantly gain street cred if you walked up and down Water Street wearing that helmet.
Seen some weird stuff on that street.
Yeah, people would be like, he's a man who I must follow. He looks like a man who can get it done. I will follow him to battle.
Either way, I like
buy comics from him.
The two of them
or both.
The two will throw down. No Valentine's Day shoppers.
No love.
The closest I got is people coming in and asking if I did piercings.
You know, that'd be a nice little side business. No, that's next door. Take your pick.
Well, that's usually like.
Do you like?
Well, usually my response is, "You really don't want to do that here," or something along those lines.
So
and
here's
most
my
people
question.
get it, but these ones did not.
Do you have like, if somebody comes in and say, "Oh, is this not the tattoo place?" Do you like direct them to like one or the other? Do you have like a preference to where you send them, or?
No, I just say like, guy used to be in here. It's 2 doors down. There's another one across the way.
Oh, nice. Would you get another tattoo?
No, God, no.
You're never gonna get another tattoo.
Cannot imagine I'll get another tattoo.
Why not?
I think the tattoo legal age should be 25. I would have made very different choices in my life.
You are the inked man.
Comparatively to a lot of people, not that badly, but
No.
more than I'd care for. If I could, I'd knock out about half of them.
Which one do you regret the most? If you could get rid of one, which one would you get rid of?
I'd say anything that's a little more exposed. I like ones that are a little like more subtle and hidden. The ones that are constantly out there.
What about the rune?
That's small enough that it's okay.
What about the cover to help?
Yeah, that's a little out there. I'd get rid of that.
Oh, there we go.
What was I talking about?
This deep insight into Zach's body art was brought to you by... And there's
yeah.
no comics.
Right, the Hulk. And then there was a little bit more Thor. We got Thor and his roommate Daryl.
Oh, poor Daryl. Daryl's
I
getting
love
shafted.
that. There was this whole this video that came out a few months ago. I don't remember if we talked about it or not. Where was Thor during Civil War? He just has this kind of sad, like very normal roommate.
Yeah, Daryl.
who lives with Thor, and they have hijinks and don't get along.
Mm.
And there was another one of those it was essentially just a Doctor Strange commercial, but I didn't care. I enjoyed it.
Yes.
Hemsworth has good comedic timing.
Oh my God, yes. Daryl's like, brains? Oh, brains of muscle. And these are all muscles. Here's some brains. There's some brains here. I'm covered in brains.
So I'm the smartest one.
We're going to get a servant.
He's just riding a bike around their apartment, like these beach shorts, and then like an epic like Asgardian like shirtless cloak.
Yes. I love it.
It's funny. I recommend looking up like Team Thor. Where are they now?
Yes.
1 and 2. Ghost in the Shell got another trailer. There was a Super Bowl spot. We didn't talk about it because then there was a full trailer online that I didn't watch until today.
Pretty good.
I like it.
It has some feel like. You ever see the movie Millennium Man with Robin Williams?
No.
Kind of has a little bit of feel like. I feel like there's going to be some sort of like exploration of like sentient machines longing to have like humanity, which is like a long-standing, kind of story arc. I mean, you get it in Star Trek, you get it in the movie Millennium Man, which, long story short, he's a robot who wants to become human and ends up becoming human.
I've never read this manga. I never watched the anime. I don't know first thing about that world. But damn, this movie looks interesting.
It looks like some of the set pieces that we see kind of reminds me of some of the stuff from Tron, the reboot. Which, whatever happened to that? They were setting up to like have more Tron movies, and they never really did. You know what they did? They bought Star Wars.
The very short version, it's not happening. There's a much longer explanation there, but the short version is no.
Well, I liked Tron.
Yeah, so did I. I like the first one. Is a rough watch.
The first one's over, but the new Tron.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm calling the first one out. I'm saying it's not very good.
No. Did you know there's a Daft Punk Snapchat filter right now?
No.
Yes, there is.
I don't have Snapchat.
You can like make yourself into Daft Punk.
Okay.
And 2 people can do it.
But I don't know. Ghost in the Shell. I don't know a thing about it. I'm gonna try and. I think I have the books on order for the store.
Oh, the Ghost in the Shell books?
Yeah. So, I don't. I've never really read any manga. I don't know the first thing about it. I don't like that you have to read them backwards. I know that's like the purest way to do it, but it's not how.
What do you mean you read it backwards? Like you start the ending and you go to the beginning?
It literally, you flip the book the opposite way and read the pages the opposite way that you would read something that was released in Western culture.
Oh, so you read, instead of turning the pages left to right, you turn right to left?
Yep.
Oh.
And they're all those like purists. It's like it's the way it was in the original Japanese. I'm like, yeah, but I don't read the original Japanese. I read an English translation. And I just want to flip the pages the way I'm used to. Is that so hard?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Maybe people, whatever. Maybe people don't like that opinion. I don't care. It's my own. Damn snobs. First details about Marvel's next big comic event came out called Secret Empire.
Ooh.
You may remember that Captain America made a big splash a few months ago for being a Hydra agent.
Hell, Hydra.
Yeah, his brain was just rewritten. It's fine. It's the thing. Red Skull did it because he took Xavier's brain out and put it in his own brain. It's the whole thing.
But then is he really Red Skull? Or is he Xavier in Red Skull's body?
He just cut his brain out and took part of it.
That seems very invasive.
It was. Well, he was dead.
Ooh, Xavier or Red Skull?
Well, Xavier.
Oh, well, I mean...
He's still dead. But
I think, yes.
And Steve was recently promoted to head up S.H.I.E.L.D.
Ooh.
So there's going to be a covert takeover attempt. But what they're saying is that the Marvel Universe has been kind of divided for a little while. There was Civil War II that just happened, X-Men versus Inhumans, and everyone's been kind of going at each other. And this is going to be more traditional, like you know who the good guys are, you know who the bad guys are. There's not that much ambiguity, which I can roll with. Punch him in the face.
Fight in space.
Yes, and please fight in space.
If you do nothing else, fight in space.
Look, you want to know how to get my money? You throw in a dinosaur, you fight in space.
What about King
Preferably, he's not part of Marvel.
What about King Kong being in space? Would you buy King Kong fighting somebody in space?
Look, I've seen Mecha Kong. It ain't good.
Okay, there you go.
You got to keep it basic, but give him a dinosaur.
So how do we get your money again?
Give it a dinosaur.
Okay.
Fight in space. Preferably do both of those things.
So what if it was a dinosaur space fight? Just all these dinosaurs fighting in space.
I would buy that. Buy it twice.
Wow.
Oh, and then the big news. What a weird way that internet videos happen now. Avengers Infinity War has 2 videos out there.
Dos.
Because they have started production. And the big reveal that's officially confirmed that we definitely weren't surprised about.
Spider-Man.
And?
Guardians.
Yep.
Sorry, try that again. I was yawning.
It's okay.
Spider-Man.
Right. I'm just going to leave all this in.
And Guardians. Well, it's 10:08, man.
Yeah, to the surprise of no one, the Guardians are going to be in the Avengers movie.
No.
It's nice having it confirmed.
Yes, it is. So the rumors aren't swirling around and people aren't trying to get leak photos and stuff.
And Vin Diesel's not getting drunk on wine and posting about it on a 20-minute Facebook video.
I kind of like that they're like doing controlled leaks. Like they're gonna feed you the information, maybe to take some of the heat off of people trying to pry and get the information. Know what I mean? Does that make any sense?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of that stuff is just focus testing. We'll throw something out there, see how people react.
Oh. Spider-Man wearing all the face motion capture gear.
Yeah. So there's 2 videos. There's one that was produced and planned. It shows a couple pieces of concept art. We see Thanos wearing a tank top, looking like a pile of mashed potatoes. And then there was one of Thor and Rocket together, but Thor doesn't have his traditional hammer. He might have his axe. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's probably something with a silent J, but it's like Jambajorn or something. I said that all wrong. He has an axe.
Yes.
He likes to hit people with an axe. Before he had his hammer, he had an axe. So then he uses it sometimes. But it doesn't look like his hammer, so he might lose that in Ragnarok. Throwing it out there, it's a maybe. Robert Downey Jr., Chris Pratt, and Tom Holland, the kid who's playing Spider-Man, and he's super British in it.
Oh, he's mad British. In the first one.
Yeah.
In like the Facebook one, he was kind of like going back and forth.
He has good hair now. He has that
Peter Parker hair.
That Hollywood hair.
Yes.
That rich man hair.
I wish I had Hollywood hair. I have mountain man hair right now. I look like I should be begging for change outside the store.
Well, he's a teenager and you have a receding hairline.
You know what? Fuck you, Zach.
That's all right. I'm thinning up top.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the circle.
You're gonna be like one of those monks.
I'm just gonna shave it the second it starts to go.
You're just gonna go bald?
Absolutely.
You're gonna go Xavier? Well, you're gonna go like Professor? Are you gonna keep a beard and just like shave everything else?
Well, I'm probably a few years away from it, but yeah, probably.
What if I just, in the middle of the night, zip your hair like Samson?
Then I guess I'd have to do it.
Challenge accepted.
Patreon members. I asked a couple months ago. I asked my old man. I'm like, so when'd you know you were starting to go bald? He's like, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago. What kind of denial is that? I've known that for at least 20. Okay, you're a bad person to ask this of.
Yes. Well, it's a man's coif is like it's a stately thing. You hold on for as long as you can, but then you embrace the baldness. Genetics, man. You know what you could have done? The nice and sensible thing could have been like, Dad, just want to alert you, your hairline is creeping back a little bit. You just told me.
Yeah.
Why couldn't you tell your old man?
I probably did.
Oh, yes. Probably more tactfully. No, probably not.
Probably less.
Nope, not at all.
Oh god, he's so much less sensitive than you.
It's not that I'm sensitive. It's just
You got all these feelings I got to worry about. He doesn't deal with that.
it's not that I have feelings you've got to worry about. It's just maybe if you were nice to me, like once in a while, just like once in a while.
You got to earn it.
Fuck you! I've got to earn it. I've been earning that shit for 15 fucking years. Oh, thanks for coming over and doing this podcast. Oh, your hairline's receding. Oh, how does it feel to be single and lonely? Oh, go home to your cat. Oh yeah, you have no life.
Say 3 of those 4 things you're really projecting here.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you know, drink your whiskey, alcoholic.
I will.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'll be happy for it.
Oh, I'm glad that I bring joy to your life.
What else we got? Oh yeah, we're talking about Avengers. But that was video 1. They basically said they did Civil War to separate everyone so they can get them back together.
Oh, how nice.
It's like a breakup they had to have, a dramatic breakup.
Oh.
But then there was a second video, Robert Downey Jr. Facebook Live video.
Yes, he did.
It was a little clunky.
Well,
But, you know, they're doing it live.
Yes.
Doing it live.
Doing it live. I'll write it. I'll do it live myself.
And they went through a few things, and they did an additional reveal that the Guardians are going to be in the movie, and it's this vertical video, which I hate vertical video. Vertical video is being shot, and the last question asked is, hey, is Spider-Man going to be in it? Then the camera turns around, and it's Tom Holland.
Yeah, but if you didn't figure it out early in the video, who it was.
But what's interesting is he has all these motion capture dots on his face, which has led people to think that we might be getting Black Symbiote suit in this. Because traditionally he got that up in space, and they're going to space. They're going to fight in space.
So you're thinking maybe a little Venom?
Maybe.
Ooh.
Because, I mean, the way he shot Civil War and the way they shot Spider-Man, they weren't using mocap. That was just him in a suit.
Yeah.
They'll do some digital trickery later.
For the eyes. And...
Yeah, but he was in the suit. And they got mocap face going.
Very interesting. Also, see the Coen brothers. They come out. They speak their piece for a little bit.
Not Coen.
Oh, sorry.
Wrong brother director team.
The Coen brothers did...
the Russos.
Yes, the Russos. The Coen brothers did things like True Grit and No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, but I think that's kind of what you're talking about. That kind of controlled leak. Like, is it going to be Venom? What's going on with that mocap face? That's not an accident. They're not just going to leak a video have like Robert Downey Jr. do whatever he wants for a video. That is planned. And he even throws out a name. He throws out like Doctor Strange. I'm like, okay, does that mean Doctor Strange is in the movie?
Of course he is.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, but like you said, like just like in the Civil War comic book, he's just gonna kind of go to the moon and just sit, or Mars and just sit and watch.
And he's gonna at least teleport them to Thanos. That'll be his main contribution.
Yes.
And then Captain America will stand up to him. He's like, "I don't like you, you bully," and then he'll break his shield and have him punch him. That's what happens in the book. It's a good time.
Yes.
So this is going to be a year of shooting. They're going to do both movies back to back. And the kind of big question still is, are any of the TV characters going to get in there? Because right now, Defenders is in production, but a year... So you'd say, like, well, they're both shooting at the same time. They're not going to make it over there. But a year of production is a year of production. They got time to sneak over there.
Yeah.
It's a long shoot.
Yeah, you got a year, and then all the post-production stuff, too. But, I mean, once they start getting stuff shot, they immediately goes right to post-pro anyway.
Yeah. I don't know. Speaking of shooting a lot of things all together, Avatar 2, 3, 4, 5 news came out.
Yes. They're shooting 2, 3, 4, 5 together.
Yeah, which is insane. That's the first time 4 movies have ever been shot together.
And they have little blue people.
Yep, that's what they've said. What's his name? He was in things for a while. Now he's not in anything anymore.
Oh.
Sam Worthington. There we go. He was like, yep, it's 8 years later, and my character has kids now. And it's a family affair. And that's about it.
There wasn't much to it.
It was a long quote, and basically it was, yeah, time has passed. I have children. And I can't believe we're shooting 4 of these at once. That's insane.
And the way James Cameron shoots, too, takes forever.
Oh, he hasn't done a movie since Avatar. It's been 8 years. Because that came out in 2009.
I'm looking it up. 2009. Yes. Was it the last thing he did?
It was.
Oh. Yep. There it is.
Because then after that, he just, like, floated around in his submarine because he's rich.
Yes. He does a lot of... Well, no, he did some other side projects. Like, he redid Titanic. He digitized all of that and did, like, a special release of that.
Some weird stuff, like they changed up star patterns that were wrong in the first.
Yeah, like, he gets, like, super anal about it. And, like, really cleans a lot of stuff up. He also did he did a neat special on the National Geographic channel about the Titanic. And, like, the definitive, this is what happened, forensic analysis of it. I'm into that kind of stuff. Maybe that's just me.
It's just you.
No, I'm sure there's a lot of people that enjoy that kind of stuff.
But that's the news. All of the news that's fit to print.
This is not the New York Times.
Are we failing?
No. Sad. Fake news.
This is real news.
This is real news.
Real, unimportant news in the grand scheme of things.
I've always wondered. I just got an alert on my phone for if I ever clicked on the I'm okay or I need help, what would happen?
Huh?
You don't get these on your phone?
No.
You can set your phone up to get like emergency alerts.
Okay.
So this is like it's an updated winter storm warning. But like if there's like an emergency, apparently if I were to hit like I need help, maybe it would dial 911.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not gonna try it because I don't
experiment.
until I'm in. I don't want to be the boy who cries wolf.
Yeah, I think they'd be like, "What's your emergency? Just testing."
Yeah. Hey, this is just a test.
Is that what this does? How
Hey,
are you?
You're that asshole who just tests the emergency services system.
Covered in so much cat litter. This is from this morning. To like get my car, I'm throwing boards under the car. I'm throwing cat litter under there for traction
Why don't you just snow blow the whole end of your driveway out?
because the car sunk into the snow.
Oh boy.
I had to get out of the ruts,
Oh, that sucks.
so now I'm covered in like cat litter dust.
Womp womp.
Oh yeah, so that's it for the news. We'll move on to our topic. That's all about love,
Love.
mad love.
Now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret. I'm always angry.
It's time for an Editor's Note podcast review.
This week we're talking Batman the Animated Series, the least appropriate children's programming ever programmed for children.
Goodness. This thing was raunchy, and I loved it.
And violent.
It was violent.
It's real dark.
It's not bright.
Generally speaking, this is one of the more famous episodes coming out of the animated series. I love the animated series. I've not made that a secret.
No.
I love that show.
It's been a while since we watched some of the animated series stuff, too.
Yeah, and I don't mind. We can pick that apart forever. Just do one occasionally.
When the mood or theme strikes.
Yeah.
The last one we did was the Christmas episode.
Yeah, and there's more than one of those. I got more of those on deck.
Oh wow. There are many Christmases coming, supposedly.
Yeah. Yes. It's always Christmas in December.
But it's February.
We got a ways then.
It's Valentine's Day.
So what this is it tells the Harley Quinn origin for the first time Harley originated in the animated series. This episode was later adapted into a comic book that goes for crazy money now. People love it. People love Harley. People love the story. And as good as the episode is,
It's the classic Nightingale syndrome.
I will never understand this side of the Harley appeal.
What side of it is that?
The abuse side.
Where she just gets beat up
Constantly.
and still keeps coming back.
And I get that it's like this like weird addiction thing, but I get the villain that's intelligent, like she has a doctorate, but she's also an idiot and she's just having fun, and I can understand that being interesting and engaging, but I'm never gonna understand like I really enjoy that abusive relationship. I like her better when she's on her own. I think she's more compelling, but the abuse stuff,
She gets beat up pretty bad in this one.
Yeah. So the episode opens up with Jim Gordon going in for a dental exam.
Hell of a guy, Jim Gordon.
Solid mustache.
And impeccable dentistry needs. Which, by the way, the time that he's going to the dentist, it's like evening. Like, nobody goes to the dentist in the afternoon. Like, the evening. Afternoon, yes, but like evening.
It's always dark
nighttime?
in Gotham.
Well.
But the Joker has tricked him into going there, and he's going to drill his face off. Batman breaks a window, rolls in. He's just like, "You left me a dumb clue.
This was easy.
And I'm going to punch you in the face."
And then he gets gassed.
By Harley, who's there.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I don't get why. Like, if you're like the Joker and you want to kill Jim Gordon, like, you know, the whole suspension of disbelief, I'm going to like suspend my disbelief for a minute, or suspend the suspension of my disbelief and be like, he's dumb. He's a dumb criminal. Just going to say it.
It's very theatric.
Yes. But also, how does Batman know Jim Gordon's dentist?
Batman knows everything.
Whatever happened to the dentist in the first place? Did the Joker kill him?
Probably.
That sucks for Jim. Needs to get a new dentist. That's a pain in the ass, man, when you gotta like get a new dentist or a new doctor.
I should try going to one of those once in a while.
Yeah, you probably should.
But Joker and Harley escape, and then you, master of subtlety, why don't you describe the scene at the Joker's lair?
Oh, before that, the one line of the Joker had to go, "Huh, that's funny." As he's leaving, he pulls the grenade and throws it at them and goes, "May the floss be with you." Mark Hamill plays the Joker.
Yeah.
I liked it. It was clever.
They don't do a ton of Star Wars references, but they'll sneak the occasional
But
one.
that was funny. I liked it.
Yeah. And then they return to the Joker's hideout.
Where Harley Quinn is wearing like a little like little piece of lingerie, a little nighttime, like, what'd you call it? A teddy? Would it be a teddy?
You would call that a nightie.
A nightie? But you can't, isn't there like a thing like a teddy? It's a thing.
Not that I'm aware of.
Time to fact check the show.
Now you just want to.
Well, I'm not even going to pull up an incognito browser. I'm just going to look it up. Woman's teddy. Okay, that's totally different. Totally different. You get that at Walmart, a one-piece teddy with the cutout top.
Yeah, that's not what's in the show.
Nope, not at all.
That's on Walmart's website?
Yeah, what do you think of that?
Walmart continues to surprise me.
Well, I mean, they've got a little bit of everything.
Apparently.
Sam Walton.
And they're missing some things.
Oh, there you go. There's a... Oh, my. That's... This
is going to be weird and creepy audio.
It doesn't seem very functional.
Stop looking up lingerie.
Sorry about that. Anyway.
I'll buy you a Sears catalog. Jesus.
Oh, see, no, this is kind of like what she was wearing, though. This is a little more...
Yes, that's closer.
All right.
That's far more covering.
Yes.
Please continue.
Sorry. So she's wearing this little skimpy nightie, and it's obvious that Harley has one thing on her mind, and that's...
baking.
Yes. Or some Valentine's time with Mr. J, as she likes to call the Joker. But she, like, seductively climbs up on the table.
She wants to know him in the biblical sense?
Yes. She wants to be gat with him. She wants to lay with him. But then she's like, you know you want to rev your Harley.
Yeah, she goes, don't you want to rev up your Harley? Vroom, vroom.
But then he smacks her off the table.
How did that possibly make it by standards and practices?
I have no idea.
How did that make it?
Because she, like, is pretty graphic about what she wants to have happen.
Yeah, the whole thing. This is children's programming.
Nope. And Joker is like, no, Batman is more important.
Yeah, and then he just backhands her. Like, that's a fun relationship. And throws her out on the street after she tries again.
With these weird neon-eyed dogs. Can we...
They're hyenas. They have hyenas.
Oh, okay. Weird neon-eyed hyenas.
But yeah, that's not subtlety. They threw subtlety out the door.
Straight up sexualized.
Yeah. That's interesting children's programming.
Yes, to say the least.
I feel like they snuck it in there, and then it came back to, like, how did we get away with that?
They did.
They must have been at, like, a tiny dance. I can't believe they didn't notice.
They're probably like, we spent all this money on animation and voice recording. Just run it. Okay.
Then Harley talks to the hyenas and does a flashback of how she became Harley Quinn. A Harlequin.
Yes. Her real name, Harley Quinzel.
Mm-hmm.
A psychiatrist. Would you say psychiatrist?
Yeah.
A shrink?
And I mean, Suicide Squad kind of pulls, if you saw Suicide Squad.
Oh, yeah.
They pull her origin pretty much direct from this. And this is
almost identical.
Yeah, she goes to treat the Joker. Joker seduces her. And we see some other major Batman pop culture is pulled from this story.
Yes. The Joker getting thrown into the vat of chemicals.
Oh, we saw that, yeah. We saw some stuff that's right out of the Killing Joke.
Yep.
But he lies to Harley about his origin.
Yes.
With an almost identical story, what we heard in Dark Knight, or one of those stories.
One of the multiple stories.
This episode has some reach as far as how it's affected the rest of the lore.
Mm-hmm. And it also, it just, I don't know, I thought it was a good little dive into some of the Joker stuff, too. So we get, you meet Harley, you kind of get the Nightingale syndrome where she kind of, like, gets seduced and, like, falls in love with her patient. And, like, you can just tell that, like, Joker is doing that Joker thing where he manipulates a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot.
Yeah, little is being subtle.
But he pulls the strings with such, like, accuracy. And, like, I love the scene later in the episode where Batman, like,
calls her out. He's like, got a lot of miles out of that lie in the past.
Yeah. Which story did he tell you?
But Harley decides that the reason that the Joker doesn't want to rev up his Harley, weird, is because of Batman.
She's getting bat blocked.
She is getting bat blocked indeed.
That's a thing that we need to trademark that, bat blocked. Listen, fellas, ladies,
t-shirt designer out there.
Yeah, listen, ladies, don't get bat blocked on this Valentine's Day. Just go out and kill Bruce Wayne.
So Harley finds one of the Joker's old schemes. He has this whole thing where, like, you can't just kill Batman. There needs to be a joke, and people need to get the joke.
Yes.
So he had one where he wanted to kill Batman with piranhas, but he couldn't get them to smile because they perpetually frown.
Yes. But she figured out how to make it happen.
Yep. She lies to Batman, says, Joker's gone insane. This has gone too far. I'm ready to give him up. So she poisons Batman instead.
He, like, stabs him in the ass with a syringe of chemicals.
As you do.
I've never done that to anybody.
And she captures him and hangs him upside down. She goes, look, now the piranhas are smiling from your point of view.
I think that's clever.
I did too.
I think she's underrated sometimes with her cleverness and like the things that she's capable of doing.
But then Batman's like, yep, they're a bunch of piranhas. They're going to eat me to the bone, and you're never going to be able to prove that you did it. Yeah.
Good point.
Bit of torn clothing. You have my belt, but anyone can fake that.
Yeah.
So she calls the Joker.
And he
comes bursting in.
Not happy.
No, backhands her again.
Like, hard across the room.
Yeah, and then she explains what she did, and he freaks out. He's like, if you have to explain the joke, it's not
a
funny.
good joke, yes. Which makes perfect sense.
And shoves her out a window.
That was mean. That's very Serena Kyle-like, though. It's very Catwomanish.
But that was...
How did she survive a plunge from like 8, 10, 12 stories up?
That was that's the saddest part of the episode is Harley's down. She's like barely survives this fall. You see later, like there's a ton of broken bones, and she's just like belittling herself. She's like, it's my fault. I didn't get the joke.
Yeah.
Which is heartbreaking.
It is. But like she keeps getting drawn back in towards the Joker.
But then the Joker takes Batman out of the piranha tank. He's like, hey, let's just forget about it. You know, the kid over there.
Yeah.
Like, we'll do this again another time and, you know, forget this ever happened. But on the other hand, I should just shoot you in the face.
Because you're chained up right now.
Yeah.
And so Batman, in Batman style, avoids death by knocking the pistol up. The piranhas come out. They start biting the Joker.
On the behind.
In the rear end. And the Joker, like, thinks he escapes by jumping and landing on a train. But Batman's there. How does he do it?
But that's the best part. Batman's just like, you know, she got closer than you ever did.
Oh, yeah. Like,
Puddin'.
Oh, that was great.
Just smiles.
Because
and then
Harley had Batman dead to rights.
Yeah.
Batman was screwed.
And it's a good little moment. And it's one of my favorites of the series.
Yeah.
Just of him goading the Joker on.
Yeah. They fight. The Joker gets punched into a smokestack.
Lives.
Somehow.
Because you do.
Wow. Harley, on the other hand, in Arkham, and like she's bedridden.
And she's like, I understand him now. He's a psychopath. He's a murderer. I'll never go back to him. And he sends her flowers. And she's like, he's the best.
Only one flower.
Okay. He's cheaper too, apparently.
Yes.
This is a weird choice to pick for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Abusive relationship, kids.
I thought it was a little weird that you had like candles and flowers set out for me when I came over to watch it tonight.
Well, don't go in the bedroom. There definitely aren't rose petals.
Oh boy, I'm not going there at all. All the thorns are just there laying out on the bed.
Oh no, I had to get rid of those?
Oh no.
Jeez.
That's dangerous.
But yeah, that's mad love. I don't understand the full appeal of Harley, and I don't think I ever will. But I still like this episode.
I think it's a good episode. It's a fun episode. I mean, it's obviously 18 and a half, 19 minutes worth watching. You know, I think any of the animated series stuff is pretty good. It stands up. It's entertaining.
Yeah, they almost have very few bad episodes.
Yeah.
I just like that Harley wants to make the piranhas smile upside down.
Yes.
The Batman.
And then she almost kills Batman.
And the Joker has some good moments, and Batman just goads the Joker. I mean,
Batman calls the Joker puddin'.
There are no bad parts of this episode. It's just there's uncomfortable parts of this episode.
Yeah.
Which happens in a thing like that.
Nice little fight on the train.
But on our patented rating system, see it in theaters, red box, or don't waste your time, I say see it in theaters.
Yes. See it in theaters. Go hijack a theater. Project it onto the giant screen with the surround sound.
I would watch that in a second. Someone's like, we're showing Batman on the big screen. I'm like, I'm there.
They get my money twice. We've learned a lot of things. Zach, who covets money, who will spend his money on things like dinosaurs fighting in space and Batman on the big screen.
Well,
animated Batman on the big screen.
We're going to move on to our next segment, Letters to the Editors.
Lot of questions, number one. Damn few answers.
Here's another one of your Letters to the Editors.
Make it so.
Once again, you can reach us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, even in person or email.
Nobody comes and asks me questions.
It's true, they don't. This one came over email.
All right.
It's a timely and topical one, which is the quickest way to get yourself shot to the top of the pile. No, actually, send me more. I'm running lowish.
We only answer one question a week. How are you running lowish? I'd love to do another mailbag episode.
Eventually we will. People seem to like that one.
It was a good episode.
Abridged version of the email because I'm not taking my phone out. Right now in the Marvel Universe, there are some time-displaced mutants.
I hate being time displaced.
The original 5 X-Men are currently part of the regular X-Men books. What's up with that?
You know, I'm going to tell you exactly what's up with that. Being time displaced is a real inconvenience. It's a lot like jet lag. And yeah, nobody likes being displaced, especially when it comes to things like I have absolutely no clue what I'm talking about. This is on you.
So, Beast. Sometimes an okay guy, sometimes edges more towards being a supervillain. So Scott Summers in the public eye was far more than Beast and far more than most other people. Kind of fell more in the Magneto side of things of being an extremist and a villain and a public menace.
Scott Summers?
Real...
Cyclops.
A lot of conviction there, yeah.
Oh, okay.
A lot of conviction kind of makes him a dick.
Well, yes.
So what happens is Beast went back in time, gathered up all the original X-Men to show Scott when he used to be an idealist. It wasn't...
a dick.
Yeah. I was going to say, like, cold and calculating and no longer has hope. But he's dead now, so he definitely doesn't have hope right now. He just has rigor mortis.
Oh, wow. Poor Cyclops.
Yeah. There's a young version of him kicking around, so, you know.
Oh, listen, you can...
But that was basically the whole thing.
Always be alive.
These young X-Men were brought in to kind of show Cyclops that there was a different way, and he wasn't always like this. And then he's like, all right, time to put you back in the 1960s. And they were like, no, you have the internet here. That's much better.
I would agree. I think it's much better to have the internet.
Like, have you seen this? This is an iPod. This is like an iPod Gen 1, and this is amazing to us.
Yeah. I don't want to go back. Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
I could have told you that. I was just testing you.
I mean, it was a thing that happened. That happened a couple of years ago.
I feel like there's always like some sort of like X-Men storyline where like, oh no, we need to go and like go to the past and remind ourselves that things could be, you know, there's a better way.
There's so many time traveling mutants.
Which, by the way, before I came over, Days of Future Past was on TV, and I was like, it was the scene where Xavier was like, show them a better way. And I was like, huh, and I'm here. A little deja vu moment.
I like that.
What?
It's a decent movie.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Overall. But that is the answer to what's up with that mutant thing.
You're my go-to guy when it comes to mutants.
We'll be back next week. You can find me over at editorsnotecomics.com on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and of course over at our Patreon where the show is up a day early.
And we'll actually be up like a day early this week. It'll actually be up on Wednesday.
Because we recorded on the right day.
Well, we didn't have a snowstorm. We didn't have ice storm. There weren't
that helped.
Extenuating circumstances.
No, those are my plugs.
Find me on Twitter at JuniorRich. Like, review, subscribe.
Oh yeah, on
all
iTunes.
That good stuff. Yes, I haven't checked any of our reviews lately. Have we had any reviews lately?
I don't know. I'd have to look.
Okay.
And right now we're a 5-star podcast.
Damn right we are.
Right now I have that smooth radio voice since I'm losing mine.
Oh, it's like you've been smoking like a pack a day every day. You just smoke a pack a day, drink some whiskey.
Is that smooth?
It's kind of rough. You get deep what we call pipes. He's got real pipes.
Next week I'll read a book to you if I still have this voice.
Oh wow! What are you gonna read to me?
A Harlequin novel.
Oh my! Oh hello!
I'm not doing it anymore. We'll be back next.
What, you're not gonna read me a Harlequin novel anymore?
No, you ruined it.
I'm out.
You've ruined it for the listener.
Screw you, Zach. You're not gonna read to me. Go to hell.
We'll be back next week with another thing.
I won't, because you suck.
Good night and good luck.